Hey Void, how you doing? I'm on a roll today, so I'm just gonna try to keep it up. So, just finished watching, and which means I actually am recording one right after I watch it instead of waiting, what, a week? Usually I've been doing it 3 to 5 days after. I really gotta get better about that. Anyway, Event Horizon, a movie I do really enjoy, and the cast definitely has a major benefit to that. Lawrence Fishburne, Sam Neill, it works very well. Alright, so 1997, and it's a sci-fi horror set aboard the the titular ship, the Event Horizon, which disappeared 7 years before the events of the film. It supposedly was sent on to do some deep space reconnaissance, but had a big reactor fail and exploded. However, then Sam Neill plays Dr. Weir, who's here to tell the rescue crew that is now heading out to the site where the Event Horizon supposedly vanished, and is there to tell them that the ship didn't actually explode, it just went missing, and it wasn't actually deep space exploration. Well, it was, but not in the same way that they were expecting. It contained a new specialty drive that essentially folds space, opens a portal to jump between locations, therefore able to beat faster than light travel. However, the ship vanished and only now has resurfaced. So they're supposed to go there, find out what happened, tow it in, and rescue any possible survivors. But as soon as they get on the ship, shit gets weird. The drive's portal is open, and, well, strange occurrences, hallucinations, and more start assailing the crew, as well as strange life signs, begging the question, where did the Event Horizon actually go? If it was going beyond reality, well, what what does that mean for where it went, and what did it bring back with it? Becomes a bit of a head trip as it's kind of hypotheticalized that the ship was literally in hell, or at least a dimension of pain and evil beyond our understanding. And Dr. Weir goes off the deep end, encouraging them all that they are now the new crew and have to stay, and as their other ship is already being destroyed, it's trying to find a way off of this ship before they also come to madness and death. So it's a good time. Um, Entertainingly, this movie posits that we should have a moon colony by 2015, which I think we missed that deadline by a little bit. So, what's good? Atmosphere works very well in this film. The gore effects are very well done, though they do some of the things go by very quickly, which apparently this movie has been severely cut down to achieve its R rating. The uncut version does not actually exist any longer, to my understanding, though certain sequences are occasionally found and displayed online. But the events displayed from the other dimension were deemed too extreme to be actually shown. So we only get little snippets and fast flashes of it, but from what we do see, it definitely would have been a very intense sequence. So it's kind of a shame that only so much of it is here, but what is here is still very effective. Let's see. Sam Neill, Lawrence Fishburne portray their roles very well. Neil does a great job going from the urbane scientist to utterly batshit over the course, but it does a good job foreshadowing his slow descent into Crazy Town. From a few indications, even in his first couple scenes, that there just seems to be something a little bit off. And given his history that has destabilized him, it isn't too hard to see how he gets to where he gets. Lawrence Fishburne is very then down to business, by the book captain and does a very good job at holding his own in this. So, yeah, very good there. A few criticisms. The CG is dodgy. But 1997 CG is not entirely surprising, and mostly that's just to achieve some zero gravity effects. It's not really done for the gore effects. Usually, if you see a corridor with a bunch of debris floating around, like cans, gloves, whatnot, some tools, it's all CG, but it just all it's done is to achieve the zero gravity effect while the characters are mag booted down, so it's fine. It doesn't stick around too long. Also, I will say Sam Neill can't really scream very well. His first horror freak out, his reaction is a little lacking. But that said, when he goes full all out insane, he definitely pulls it off. So otherwise, the film does hold together very well. Personally, my only complaint is I do wish the scenes from the other dimension were restored and extended, and I think I would have appreciated the movie's only was it 96 minutes, 95 according to this. I would have appreciated a little bit of a slower build up to the madness and taking over everything. It could have benefited from just spending a little bit more time on the event horizon before everything starts exploding, or once things do start going wrong, seeing what some of the other characters are seeing, because we only see inside the heads of a couple of them as they see their terror visions. I think only 3 characters really get their things shown, and I would have liked to have seen a few more things going on for it. So the movie's not that long, so I think it could have extended a little bit. But for me, what works here works very well, and it kind of hits the Lovecraftian sweet spot for me. So this one, I'm going to give a 7 MacGuffin 2. There's a few flaws, and it definitely isn't perfect, but it is a very entertaining ride. Alright. I'm not sure if I'm going to get any more in today, but who knows? Catch you later.